Tyler, how nice is it? I mean, obviously you come out there at the end of the fourth quarter, get a chance to kind of watch Emory relax. That didn't happen too often last year. You know, how nice was it to kind of be able to kind of cruise to a win?
Yeah, it was good. I thought we executed well. For the most part, obviously some situations I made a mistake, and then some situations where in crucial situations, false starts, which can't happen next week. We got to clean that up, but yeah, definitely ran the ball well, passed, not to my standard, but it was all right. But yeah, it was good to see Emory get out there and play a little bit. It's a little bit different when you're not getting tackled in practice, and you got to get out there and move around the pocket a little more. So yeah, it's good to see him play a little bit.
Hey Tyler, I know kickers don't get a lot of publicity sometimes, but you know, Andy Borregales looked awfully good tonight, and it was his feet that kept you going until you guys got it rolling in the second half.
Yeah, Andy's a big part of this team. You know, he's a clutch kicker, makes big time kicks, and everybody on this team trusts him. So glad he's on our team, and yeah, the goal at the end of the day is to score touchdowns. But I mean, if the defense is doing a good job stopping us, or we're stopping ourselves, I'm glad he's on our team to make some kicks.
Tyler, how nice is it to know that you have 4 running backs that can just carry the ball at any time? How's that like peace of mind? You know?
Yeah. I mean, all 4 of those guys are tough, hard running backs. You know, I trust each and every one of them. You know, the competition in the room is really good. And each of them has a different skill set that they bring to the table. So, very excited to see what those guys are going to do moving on.
Tyler, just building off of that, the offense was very balanced tonight. How does the running game kind of elevate the passing game and vice versa?
Yeah, Miami Ohio did a good job of, their defense is very pass strength, trying to stop the pass, trying to stop the inside zone, you know, bailing off. Yeah, so we try to put the ball in the flats a little bit, make tackles. And they started playing a little more pass heavy and letting the box up a little bit. So yeah, we definitely ran the ball really well tonight, and hopefully we keep doing that.
Tyler, your guys always play through bumps and bruises, but we saw your finger, your I guess right index finger, was bandaged before the game. Just curious, you obviously played with an injured shoulder before. How much was that affecting you today? Just a little bit at all, or?
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, not much. I mean, I heard it about a week and a half ago, Tuesday. So yeah, I feel good though. Just a little bruise. But yeah, I feel 100% ripping the football.
How would you assess the way that you played today?
Yeah, made one mistake, obviously the interception. The guy made a good play, getting back there, that flat defender. So give credit to him. But overall, felt pretty accurate. The line did a great job of protecting for me. Only took one hit, so yeah, happy with the performance. Happy we got the win. Definitely can clean the interception up a little bit, but got to move on and prepare for next week.
Tyler, how good does it feel that you guys snapped that 5-game losing streak at Hard Rock? That must be important.
Yeah, like Cam said, Coach Cristobal was harping about you know, getting on us that this has to be the hardest place to play in college football, and you know, like, we got to come here and be physical, fast, and make it tough for the other teams.
Go to David in the back for the last question.
You talked a little bit about that line. There's been so much discussion this offseason about just the pure physicality that you have on the line this year. Did you sense that during the game, or the way that they kind of manhandled the opposition?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you watched Miami Ohio last year, they did a great job against Kentucky. Big SEC line, and it was the same players. So if you look at the game today, I think the line did a great job, physical wise. You know, being well communicated with each other. Obviously, the false starts hurt us, me too. So, but yeah, the physicality was there, and they're going to continue to do that.
One last one from Adam.
Tyler, obviously first time running Coach Dawson's offense in a game situation. How comfortable did you feel in it now that you're actually running it, and how comfortable did the whole offense feel in it?
Yeah, we felt really comfortable. I think at halftime we made some adjustments and went down to score right away. Yeah, so it was good to see how we kind of in-game adjusted things, and you know, excited to move on to the next question.
Mark, got your first touchdown in college. How'd that feel?
I felt amazing. Do it in my hometown. That's what every kid dream of. I was just happy to be a part of it.
You guys had 4 running backs tonight, all play great, put up stats, and you guys shared the load. How does it feel to be working together like that as a group?
I feel good, Coach Harris, harp on it every day. Like, you get your opportunity to just go in and make plays. So we just took that and ran with it, and all the guys came in and put their head down, and we just got to it.
Henry, I guess how much more open are those holes compared to last year with that offense?
It's way bigger. We got those guys, J-Bo, Matt Lee, Jalen, Cisco, and those guys, like, they just lead the way, and we just follow behind them, and whatever there, we just go ahead and do what we got to do.
Mark, Mario always seems to talk to us about the great Miami running back rooms and the depth they have there. Does the coaches talk to you guys about those groups?
Yeah. We hear that every day in practice. We compete with each other every single day, and one thing we always do is stay together. And Henry make me better, I make him better, and same with AJ and Don. All of us, we just compete every day, and we just need the results.
Henry, you and Don go way back. Obviously, we know all the injuries have been through for him. To see him score a touchdown today,
everybody was excited for him. Like, everybody know how his injury was, and he had a hard time, but like, we behind him, like, keeping his head forward, making sure he ain't in no bad spot, just keeping him up, bringing that good energy around. So it was good to see my boy back out there, getting his feet that way, and it's time for next week.
Henry, I'm just curious, there's a lot more depth at the position. You were kind of shouldering the load last year. You had different gear today as far as, like, that speed that you've shown in the past. Is that sort of, what helps you to get more aggressive reps every time, knowing that you got guys coming in to get more fresh? Or what's your perspective on your play and how the room has now been shaped with the addition of Martin and Don being healthy and things like that?
Just moving forward, last year I wasn't really shifty as how I was tonight, but I just got back in my groove, just got my confidence back, and just played like how I was, just playing.
What led to the confidence coming back, if I can follow up?
Just like making little mistakes just in my own head, stuff like that. I just had to just play football and just be with my feet at.
And Henry, right before the half, he had a really big run that kind of set up a field goal. Can you just kind of take us through that play?
I can say I can give my credit to the O-linemen. Like, those big guys in front, they made it happen for me. And I just, being in the back, you got to see stuff like that. So I just took my chances and just being Henry Parrish. So,
what are you guys doing to get ready for Texas A&M?
Going back to practice. Going back to practice, working hard, getting better.
Does Coach Cristobal ever remind you, not only the history of the running backs that have come out, that maybe at some point you could be a part of that history if you guys continue to improve week in and week out?
Yes, sir, most definitely, yeah. We talk about the alumni all the time, not even just the running back room, but everywhere, every position. So I think a lot of our guys lock into that. They know the great players who played here before, and we're always trying to, not set the standard, but work to that standard and keep it there.